Mama Helen and Jill. Mama Helen and Jill. Mama Helen and Jill. Mama Helen and Jill.
We were walking behind them, and there was a very serious argument among these young men. Because I said, money one, they suffer, they fine. That is what people are throwing on the ground and stepping on it. The other one say, forget it. Do you know how they get the money? Say, why did they get it? Anything they do. Look, by the next Christmas, you will see me. I don't want to take this story to be too long. Mama, the story's premise that whatever they do, get that money, will get it. He got the money. Dave is somebody who is seriously physically challenged because he had a stroke. He's now a pastor, carrying Bible.
Arise, O come, Petra. Nigeria's come, oh, day to serve our fathers alive. We love and strength and faith. Thy labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve with heart and mind, foundation down and freedom, peace and unity. Oh, God of creation, direct our noble cause. God our word, lead us right, help our youth die through to in love and honesty to grow and live in just and true. Great lofty heights attain to build a nation where peace and justice shall reign.
I know we also have another guest that we need to bring in to bring in his own vision, as it were, towards what we're doing today. Would you please come in? Help me receive no other person than Honorable O. George. Honorable O. George is the Special Assistant to the Diocese Government on Youth Development. He's coming from Asaba. It's a pleasure having you home.
Thank you, Ma.
We've actually been talking about Nigeria at 56. This is Independence Celebration program we're having, and the whole essence of it is to see how we can turn things around for this nation of ours. This is my country. I mean, I can travel all over the world, but the fact remains that I'm a Nigerian, proud to be one. But we also know that there are certain things that needs to change in order for the young ones who are constantly thinking of relocating from Nigeria to another country to have a mindset change and see how they can now see that they truly, it couldn't have been a mistake that God brought them into this part of this world, and that they can also contribute their culture. We earlier, we had the lady doctor, Ojoga spoke a while ago. She was talking about the need for each and every one of us at her own level, contribute in our own value, even as parents. Let our children, around us see. Let me give you an example. A parent came around to see me 2-3 days ago, and was we were having a discussion, a long one. I don't want to go into real discussion, but to say aspect of our discussion, and it has to do with the fact that she was talking, saying that when she wanted to bring in a word to our school, asked a friend of hers who already have our children in our school and said, "Oh, I like this school. I mean, I met with some of the children, the way they talk, even academically, they're doing very well, and so on and so how much is it? School fees wise?" And she said, $1 million. So she became very discouraged and said, "Oh my God, $1 million." So, so she started to put her children somewhere else. 2 years later, she discovered that the children weren't doing very well. And they said, "Okay, I mean, I didn't have a better education. If I have a school where I won't be able to change things for my children, I think it would be better for me to put my children there." So she came to discover that it's in the range of 70-something, 90-something, and it wasn't $500 million. Why? Because the friend was trying to discourage her. They see it as a class thing. Well, my children are here. I don't want others to know that what we are paying so that they don't bring in their children. I've also heard, some parents say, "Oh, a lot of people are coming in, I mean, they're going to spoil our children," and all this stuff. I mean, it's amazing. Things that Nigeria seems to follow. And I'm saying, "Sweetheart, the reason why we started this school is to bridge a gap, And it's actually, if we're just looking for money, then we would have started in Port Harcourt or Lagos, where they charge $1 million for a term. But if we're in the range of 100,000 and there's something around the neighborhood of it, obviously it has nothing to do with just making money. But to actually see how we can correctly, educationally, contributing quota. So I've said all that to say, individually, this change must start with us. What do you think?
Yes, I think I want to concur to that. Like I will always tell my friends and my younger ones, Nigeria is a very nice country, a country that is blessed with so many diversity. It's a place where you have traveled around the world. You will agree with me that you can survive in any way. But the truth, our leaders have set us backward in the sense that not being able to do what is right. There are top politicians, top leaders of this country, businessmen, that travels all over the world. And you will agree with me that if what we see outside, that is here in Nigeria, or we do that here in Nigeria, from 1960 to date, Nigeria would have done something else.
So true.
I was privileged to lead Delta Youth to Abuja during the 2 Million Mile March for late General Abacha. And then Abuja was just being developed as a nation headquarters, and when our youths, then most of them that arrived at Abuja saw flyover in land, they wept, especially those of us from the South Nigeria. They wept and they refused to participate in the program. And they said, as we are going back home, we are going to revolt. I must tell you, that was part of what caused the Almighty Warri crisis back in 1997. It's something that is painful. I was privileged as a very small boy to be among a few Deltans who organized a program at PTI then, who tried to say youth must think of how to stop vandalization of oil installations and look at how we can make use of the God-given resources. I was in PTI when I witnessed, with all due respect to some of our leaders today, including Paike Clark, we were held hostage on that very day, asking the organizers, which I was part of, to ask if you have even seen oil with your 2 eyes. Have you seen crude oil? Do you know what is crude oil? If we know what is crude oil, we won't talk about vandalization. It's something that some of our people in the Niger Delta don't really understand what that's given to us. I was privileged to be in a seminar yesterday where we talked about peace. Yesterday, this National Peace Day, was being marked. And we looked at today, everybody is pushing peace. Can you talk peace where there's no fairness, where there's no equity, there's no justice? I think the majority said no. We must begin to have a mindset change. I listened very carefully to my colleague here, and I think I align myself with him, and the better for the leaders of today to begin to reorient our younger ones. We are blessed people, Nigerians, but the change must start with our leaders. The leaders of this country are so wicked that they don't even have plans for younger generations. We're in a situation where democracy is supposed to be a government of the people. I was supposed to be in Italy some years back, and the train I was entering, I get to understand that even the president of Italy was in that train. We can never see that in. There is no way. Today it has gotten to a stage that there are some hierarchy of government officials that cannot access their. You understand me? You are a special assistant to a governor. You can't see your governor at your own time. It's as bad as that. You are a special assistant to Mr. President. You can't walk to Villa to say you want to see Mr. President. How about the common Nigeria? If a serving officer of a government appointed by his own boss cannot have access to his boss, even true members, the change we are talking about, a situation where the president of a country or a governor of a state is blocked from his people. These days it has gone to House of Assembly members who are supposed to be the people representing us, that you can see anytime, any day. You can't just see them. For example, in Delta State, I was mad, with all due respect, with some security agency not quite long. I think early last month, to see an honorable member in his residence. They have to call him. I said, for what? If you are doing that to know everybody local man that doesn't even have a phone number to see his own member he elected, it's so bad as that. You cannot see your honorable member, you have access to phone him. We are in that stage, and we are talking about change. How do we now impact change on the people if leaders are not living by example? You can't go to Apple legislative visa and say you want to see your House of Representative member or senator. You can't. From the National Assembly gate, you drop your phone. Whatever valuable with you, you drop it. Because you are going to say somebody you voted for, we are still behind.
And secret.
I'm telling you, we can just follow it forever, you know. And unfortunately, he's just coming in. I mean, I'd really love to hear more from him, you know, really, because some of the things he's really into, they're really true. And me to this question, even though I know that all the producers are saying, draw the cut. But truly, what is wrong? I know you're a politician, and he's a political appointee. What is wrong with our people? Before they get there, there seems to be some level of civility. But the moment they become, they are in complete, yes. You cook, they see them as a demigod, nobody, they unapproachable. You've explained it out and all that. And somebody was saying, something in this government bearing stuff that says that once any people come, once they come in, they do their mind or something. What is the problem? Well, I know it's not what we're trying to get the condition of things before he will come in and tell things and how we can get out of this. Yes, please.
There is no block. Actually, you see a commissioner telling you that you think it's easy to be a commissioner. You know what it takes to be a commissioner. It's so unfortunate, man, because our leaders need change. They need to change them. You know what is one thing that is affecting us is godfatherism. Godfatherism is affecting us in Nigeria seriously. A situation where if you don't have anybody, you cannot be anybody. It's affecting us and it's making the right people not to be in the right positions. I am saying in Nigeria, where one day we are going to revolt. It will come because if it continues like this, we can never get it right. We can never get it right.
Do you Nigerians getting into that at a point where they will revolt? Because we look at things, the leadership, you've been clamoring for the leadership change and the need for them for them to lead properly or provide good leadership, as it were. You know, what do we do? Nigerians are crying. They want good leadership. They believe what we have as a nation is good enough for a complete transformation of our economy. And what of you? Is it because power seems to be around the same? As you right now, in the developed countries of the world, such as America or Europe, you see that governance is, when it's proper governance, it's totally different from the way we see it. They try as much as possible to create microeconomy, macroeconomy, before you start talking about governance. And they create their enabling environment to allow them to function adequately. You know, when you're talking about entities and the rest of them, the whole essence of that is to be able to protect their people who do business in that particular country. And what of you? What do you know, an ambassador sees it as a level of for him, and possibly an opportunity to acquire wealth as well. And to certain people, you know, in that country is prospect. You see there's an opportunity. He doesn't see it as an opportunity, you know, a service to leverage development of his own people. You see, I'm sorry, just a moment, you know, so to see how painful this is. I mean, you see some of these people, I mean, they come here. Why do you think that John Kerry is frequently here? Why do you think that you see ambassadors to, you know, to United States and all these people coming up with all sorts of forums to, you know, galvanize support of their products, looking at some of the companies that they have operating in Nigeria and the need for patronage and what and to further negotiate on how they are not allowed to pay double tax. You know, that they should only just pay tax in their own country and all that stuff. But we do not. What is wrong with us? What is wrong? And how do we make it right? Please. Because I'm surprised.
George is somebody I've known way back, and I know he speaks straight from the heart. And he is a politician, so he's an insider. Well, he was a little bit not blunt. He knows the truth of the matter. When a politician tells you, do you think it's easy to be this? He's simply telling you, you didn't vote for me. I know what it costs me to get in that place, and so nobody's going to tell me anything. Our electoral system is so flawed. I told you before. You know, sometimes you don't even blame them. These people bully right, left, and center from under the carpet to get into position. So if they enter, they don't have any business with you. Talking about bullying the Nigerian people, it's not peculiar to politicians. At least the politicians see themselves as political officers. It is everywhere, madam. I will give you statistics. Over 55% of Nigerian police are guiding private individuals. And they bully you everywhere you go. What they do these days, that beating the cotondra. One on the front, another one's over. Everybody is a demigod in this country. So it's not, you're talking about the politicians. You have seen President Obama holding an umbrella over his head and his wife. The Nigerian president holding an umbrella over his head? It's not possible. And you see people bully you out of the road. Every day it is happening and nobody gives a damn. So the politicians are even the one licensed to kill, because they are political officers. The other ones who do it, reckless abandon, the banks, everybody believes you. We are a society that is bullying and nobody says it. So I agree with you when you say that one day people are going to wake up and say, enough of this. But that may not be the case. I think, like we said before, we are also responsible for this. We talked about this mindset. You know, when I started before, brought me back and said, I seem to be saying so much about leaders, and I spoke so much about followership. Let me tell you where we have gotten it wrong. The same politician is talking about who will not allow you to see him when that is your representative. When he drives into town, I will put my shirt, and that goes climb down my you, nothing will happen. We sing their praises. And before you know it, the traditional ruler is giving him a chieftaincy title. Before you know it, somebody is making a deacon in the church. People clap hands for him, they up him, they tell him he's doing the right thing, and they want to change. No, change don't come that way. Fela sang a song. He said there's no difference between trouser and pant. The only difference between them is that the trouser is so long and the pant is so short. But they have something in common. Apart from the ladies these days, I don't know what the word works. The last idea is that no matter how small the trouser is, point is, it will still travel down your leg like the trouser. And when you're putting on a pant, the madness never reach market. You can remove your trouser or put in a pant, but when there's no pant, that's classified madness. In other words, there's so much of equalities between us, but we are just allowing them to mess us up.
We know that fingers are not equal, but nevertheless, we're all human beings. But in the process of trying to function as humans, we must have a sense of
humility.
While humility also dictates it all, but essentially accountability must come to bear.
Yes.
Well, rounding off the, what would you say to Nigerians, and what are the things that you would expect to start doing from now?
Yes.
Just in few words.
Yeah, I think firstly, we are 56 and we are witnessing recession. Thank God the government has promised to bring in, to pump in money into the system, about $350 billion. We are hoping and believing that this will be done because people are dying in hungry, a situation where families are beginning to give out their children for money, a situation where people are now stealing pot of food. Is if it doesn't stop now, then where are we going to? I think our leaders, Mr. President, down to the last political officer that has a role to play, we must remember that these people voted us into power.
Whichever is that we tolerated it. We might not contribute, maybe our vote didn't, we allow them.
of how to carry them along. We have no other country than Nigeria to call our country, and we must together build it. Change, Mr. President, must start with me, but to me, I believe we should start from the up. When we see them changing, I believe everybody will follow. Thank you.
I'm not going to say anything different. I'm simply saying he's right to the point. Because we're trying to balance it, because we don't want to continue to shift the blame. The one who's not a leader today will be a leader tomorrow. What we have seen is that the same people, I'm saying this without benefit of experience, the same people who were complaining about people who were there before, just like you said, it's like a cult. When you get in there, it's a different ballgame. The same people who were not there yesterday, when they get there today, they are worse than those who were there before. So I think that it is more fundamental, not just that the leadership should lead by example, but like Mrs. Ojogan spoke before, and as I also said before, let us have this consciousness that it doesn't matter whether somebody is doing something wrong and is succeeding and must do something wrong. No, I should believe that what is right at all times. Like somebody says, when truth is known, you say it. It's the same thing anywhere. It's only when you lie that you need to tell another lie to change it. So let us also believe that the people we call our leader don't have it all, irrespective of their, but we can make them change if only we tell them. We have to take back governance. Political sovereignty in civilized society presupposes that you are there for me, you are representing me. And if you are not representing me, for God's sake, we can recall these people. Some time ago, during the era of President Obasanjo, there was a representative somewhere in the north who, for the period he was in the parliament, never raised the motion, never said anything. When the parliamentarians were trying to box Obasanjo into a corner to bribe them, and Obasanjo refused, he was among the ones who was leading the motion for Obasanjo's impeachment. And his constituents tell us, bro, since when we went out there, I also sleep, you sleep. You have not spoken one day. Did we say you want to go and impeach Obasanjo? We will impeach you before we impeach Obasanjo. We started taking signatories. The man was almost tossed out. The people have the right to cause their leaders. I bet when you see food in the newspaper, somebody congratulating somebody for tying a road or for doing this. The first question I asked, did he tie with his money or his father's money? He tied it with my money. And that's what the service want to do. So let us stop praising people, giving them titles, and begin to make ourselves useful before them. Let us take that governance. That's the only way we can make it.
Independence is defined as freedom, liberty, taking charge of your life and taking charge of your course. Nigeria has a part to play. Nigerians out there, it is time for you to know and start doing what makes this country great. Our leaders, you have been given an awesome task.
God-given opportunity.
An enormous opportunity. God's given opportunity in transforming this nation. Don't waste it, because tomorrow you might be out of there. Won't you want to leave something behind that all of us will always refer to as great that you left behind. It is not too late for Nigeria. Although celebrating 50 years of existence, this country can still be great. Okay. We are not checking out. We cannot check in. Yes. But whilst we're doing that, remember, there is tomorrow. Let's join hands, making our country great. It starts with you. It starts with you. And then the leadership also doing the needful. It has been on Mama Helen and you. We cannot but always your way. But thank you for helping me, staying on and broadcasting to you. Remember that African Broadcasting Network still is the best because you've made it to be so. God bless you. See you next time.
Mama Helen and you. Mama Helen and you. Mama Helen and you.